Stevie Nicks, the voice of mystical rock and resilience. When I look at my life and career, the big picture has always been about connection. Connection to emotions, to stories, and to the world. From the very beginning, I wanted my music to be more than just songs on a record. I wanted it to be a journey. My aim has been to create a space where people can feel seen, heard, and inspired. When I step onto a stage, I'm not just there to perform. I'm there to weave a spell, to give people an escape, a moment where they can lose themselves in the magic of music. And when I write, I'm pouring my soul into words and melodies that speak to love, heartbreak, resilience, and the mysteries of life. My hope has always been that in those moments, listeners can find their own stories and strength reflected. The big picture for me is to leave a legacy of music and stories that endure, not because they were commercially successful, but because they mattered. I want my work to remind people that they are never alone in their struggles and dreams. I want to inspire everyone to believe that they, too, can take the fragments of their lives and turn them into something beautiful and lasting. What motivates me is the idea of transformation. I've seen it happen, in myself and in others. Growing up, I was just a shy girl in Arizona who loved to sing, write poetry, and dream about a bigger world. Music gave me a way to transform those dreams into reality, to take the stories in my head and make them real. And it wasn't just about me. Every time I saw someone connect with a song, it fueled me to keep going. There's nothing more motivating than realizing your work has touched someone's life. But motivation isn't always easy. There were times when I doubted myself, when I thought maybe the world didn't need another singer-songwriter. Yet, every time I questioned my path, I'd find motivation in the stories around me. The letters from fans saying my music helped them through a divorce or loss. The young artists who told me my work inspired them to pick up a guitar. It's those stories that remind me why I do what I do. And I think that's something that can motivate all of us. We all have the power to transform not just our own lives, but the lives of those around us. Whether it's through art, kindness, or simply showing up for someone, we can be catalysts for change. When you understand that your story can inspire someone else's journey, it gives you a reason to keep going, even when the road is tough. The first great conflict I faced was within myself. As a young woman entering the music industry, I was constantly told who I should be, how I should look, and what I should sing about. I had to fight to hold on to my voice and vision. I remember being told I wasn't strong enough, that my ethereal style wouldn't sell. But I knew who I was, and I had to learn to trust that. The biggest barrier was silencing the inner voice of doubt that echoed the criticism I heard from others. The second conflict was the battle against external circumstances. Life isn't a straight line, and my journey certainly wasn't. There were personal losses, broken relationships, and health challenges. There were times when I felt like the weight of it all might crush me. But every time I hit a low point, I reminded myself that resilience isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up. And I did, again and again. The third conflict is ongoing, the balance between staying true to yourself and evolving. As an artist, you have to grow, but you can't lose sight of who you are. It's a delicate dance, and sometimes you stumble. I've had to navigate the changing tides of the music industry, remain relevant while staying authentic, and balance my career with my personal life. It's a constant challenge, but it's one worth facing. These barriers aren't unique to me. Everyone faces conflicts, whether internal, external, or a mix of both. The lesson I've learned is that the obstacles in your path aren't there to stop you. They're there to teach you how strong you can be. The key is to keep moving forward, even if it's just one small step at a time. Taking risks is scary, I know. When I decided to leave the safety of Fleetwood Mac to pursue my solo career, I was terrified. I'd already found success with the band, so why take the gamble? But I knew I had more to say, more to explore as an artist. And sometimes, the biggest risk you can take is betting on yourself. What I've learned is that risks are often the gateway to growth. You can't discover new opportunities if you're too afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Yes, there's always a chance of failure. But even failure teaches you something valuable. It's not about never falling. It's about having the courage to get back up and try again. And here's the good news. You don't have to take risks alone. Whether it's a supportive friend, a mentor, or a team that believes in you, having a network of people who have your back makes all the difference. I've been blessed with collaborators and friends who encouraged me to take leaps I wouldn't have taken on my own. And even when I faced setbacks, their belief in me kept me going. So, if you're standing at the edge of a decision that feels risky, I want to reassure you that you're not alone. The road ahead might be uncertain, but every great journey starts with a single step. And remember, the greatest rewards often come from the greatest risks. Let me be honest with you. The journey ahead won't be easy. It never is. Whether you're chasing a dream, building a career, or simply trying to navigate life, there will be challenges. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when the obstacles seem insurmountable. But those are the moments that define you. When I think about my own journey, I'm reminded of the long nights spent writing songs, the grueling tours, and the personal sacrifices. Success didn't come overnight, and it certainly didn't come without effort. There were times when I was exhausted, when I doubted myself, and when I questioned if it was all worth it. But I kept going, one step at a time. And that's the key, perseverance. The path ahead may be steep, but every step you take brings you closer to your goal. Celebrate the small victories along the way, because they're the building blocks of your success. And don't be afraid to lean on others when you need support. No one does it alone. The journey will test you, but it will also transform you. Every challenge you face, every setback you overcome, will make you stronger. And when you look back, you'll see that the struggles weren't roadblocks, they were stepping stones. So, as you set out on your journey, remember this: the road won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Keep your eyes on the horizon, take it one step at a time, and trust in your ability to persevere. You have the strength, the courage, and the resilience to make it. And when you do, you'll look back and realize that every twist and turn was part of a story worth telling. While the success of Rumors cemented Nick's status as a rock legend, it came at a personal cost. The making of the album was marked by emotional turmoil, including Nick's breakup with Buckingham and the disintegration of other band members' relationships. The pain and chaos were poured into the music, resulting in one of the most emotionally raw and enduring albums in rock history. Nick's also faced her own battles outside of the studio. The pressure of fame and relentless touring led to struggles with addiction, a period she has spoken about candidly in interviews. Her journey to sobriety was not easy, but it became a defining moment in her life. Through sheer determination and support from loved ones, Nix overcame these challenges, emerging stronger and more focused on her art. In 1981, Nix launched her solo career with the album Belladonna, which included hits like Edge of 17 and Leather and Lace. The album's success proved that Nix could thrive outside of Fleetwood Mac, further solidifying her status as a rock powerhouse. Her solo work allowed her to explore themes of love, loss, and resilience in a deeply personal way, resonating with fans around the world. Nix's solo career also showcased her ability to adapt and evolve. While her signature style remained, she experimented with different sounds and collaborations, working with artists like Tom Petty and Don Henley. Her willingness to take creative risks ensured her relevance in an ever-changing music landscape. Stevie Nicks' influence extends far beyond her music. She is a fashion icon, known for her flowing dresses, platform boots, and bohemian shawls, a style that has inspired countless artists and fans. Her unapologetic embrace of her individuality serves as a beacon for those seeking to express themselves authentically. In 2019, Nix made history as the first woman to be inducted twice into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, once with Fleetwood Mac and once as a solo artist. This milestone was a testament to her enduring impact on the music industry and her ability to connect with audiences across generations. Stevie Nicks' story is one of resilience. From navigating the highs and lows of fame to overcoming personal struggles, she has continually risen above challenges, using her art as a source of healing and empowerment. Her lyrics, often drawn from her own experiences, remind us of the strength found in vulnerability and the beauty of perseverance. Nicks' ability to remain true to herself while evolving as an artist is a lesson in authenticity and adaptability. She has shown that success is not just about talent, but also about determination, self-awareness, and the courage to take risks. Her journey inspires us to embrace our unique paths, no matter how winding they may be. Stevie Nicks is not just the voice of mystical rock, she is a symbol of resilience, creativity, and timeless artistry. Her music continues to resonate, offering solace, inspiration, and a touch of magic to those who listen. As an artist and a person, she embodies the idea that even in the face of adversity, we can rise, create, and leave a legacy that inspires others to do the same. In the end, Stevie Nicks reminds us that it's not just about the destination, it's about the journey and the stories we tell along the way.